Hello, everybody, and welcome to Get Folked. Oh shit, I forgot that. Cheers, Ed.
Cheers to you, sir.
Friday night.
Boom.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Get Folked, casual listening podcast, anchored in our love of folk music with enough room in the field to bring you into our worlds of Berlin, Limerick, and beyond. My name is Andrew.
My name is Edward. You can subscribe to us on Substack, which is where the podcast is based. Really helps out the podcast with the subscriptions there, so don't be shy. Subscribe on down. You can also listen to us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, and watch us and listen to us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, befriend us on Facebook. We are like the rash that will not go away. We're everywhere. Do you know what I liked about that little bit of intro music there, and any music kind of like that? Just it sounds like any little piece that kind of has that tempo and is in that kind of range. It sounds like it could potentially be the intro to the song. First I was afraid, I was petrified.
Oh, God.
So just play it again, and you'll see what I mean.
I don't know if I feel like we're insulting Alexa.
No, not at all. Like it's every bit of piano that's like that.
Oh, I hear what you mean. Yeah.
Building
and then
up.
Kicks off then.
Yeah.
And boom. Yes.
You know what I mean? Like that kind of thing.
I do. Well, it was the opening, but it was the opening gambit of Alexei's wonderful 20 to 25 minute set at our Get Folked Sessions Season 3, Episode 1 at Posh Teckle last Wednesday.
Nice.
And a really nice night. A really, really nice night. But I want to do a bit of housekeeping actually first before we dive into the night. And that is the end of last week's episode. I didn't bother, and I didn't even say to you writing anything in the blurb. I assumed you probably would listen to it and to see what would have happened at the end. I assume you did.
Yeah.
You did.
Annoying.
Yeah. Annoying, yeah. So I wouldn't say I did my best, but I did what I had to do.
I think it was the best, like as in like something like that happens. Okay, so what? Go on, you do your.
So yeah, so basically at the end of last week's episode, just as we were wrapping up in the 56th or 57th minute, a little signal came up on the screen here. Ed and I record the podcast from separate locations. He is on an island, and I'm on mainland Europe, and he's on the island. And a little message came up, and kind of felt like something was wrong on my side. Ed couldn't see anything on his side, and it turns out that he had been cut out of the last minute, which after I listened back to it, and as you know, Ed, I never listen to our own podcast, don't like listening back, and have to say I was glad I got to cut out sections of it, because I started to harp on about the price of stuff an awful lot. I really started to bore myself. And if that's what I sound, am I going on about the price of things a lot in a lot of episodes?
I haven't noticed that. No.
Because I went on, at least it was basically 2 minutes of me talking about the price of things in the stadium and how
I presume how
competitive
good it is. Very good.
But when I hear back, when you're just listening, price of a sausage, I went on about the price of a sausage, and I did sound like an old granny, just talking about the price of sausages down in Super Queen. Just great value at the moment. Just great value. You should get yourself down there. So yeah, nothing lost. Nothing lost, I believe. But so much gained. I did not have a currywurst. I lied as well. Just realizing that now.
That's a pity because, like, yeah, well, actually, people won't know what we're talking about there now because I was slagging off the German cuisine. No, because I think I said I'd seen an ad for something and somebody had like been talking about the currywurst and I think I was just slagging off the currywurst as a thing that Germans actually take seriously.
I did
That
have
you
two.
know,
I did have two kebabs. If that's any.
well,
If that helps.
in
Since I met
the
you last, I've had two kebabs. So
yeah. In the culinary mathematics, two kebabs equals a currywurst. That's how I think that's how it works.
I won't say how much
So
time. I won't say how much time was spent between each kebab. Let's just say it was quite short. Quite short. For a short amount of time.
yes,
But very
men have
enjoyable.
been pleasured in less time. Um, that doesn't say much though, does it? Actually, no. That could be anything. That could be days. Men have been pleasured in more time.
Ah,
Let's
listen,
take it. No,
couple.
I think it's a bad analogy. It's a bad comparison. Let's abandon that one. Can you cut that one out for next week? Maybe make me sound smarter.
I will. I'll work on that.
Thanks.
How was your week?
Thanks. Good. I've got some housekeeping of my own.
Go on.
You don't get to hog all the housekeeping. So we the audio cutouts. You mentioned that. Thank you. We spoke about QR codes and how. I mean, these are the next big thing, right? These are QR codes.
I found them. I don't know if we have any new signups to the Substack sphere, but I found our Substack QR code, so I was spreading the word.
Good man. Good man yourself. That's very good. Did you print them out or what? How did you spread the word?
Yeah, printed them out and brought them to the gig and left them all around the tables and just that and the Telegram. I'm not sure how much Telegram. If we got a few new Telegram people. But in terms of Substack subscriptions, we kind of the idea is that we'll advertise this as a you can sign up to the mailing list or Telegram. That's basically the two ways we're telling everyone about the gigs and this podcast. So if they want to find out about the next gig, they have to either get on the mailing list or join our Telegram.
Well done. Jays, you're some man. That's great. Yeah, because basically I didn't really know, but QR codes. A friend of ours just contacted me, and he just said QR codes are basically just a way of encoding any information. You could just encode anything you want, pick your URL, and you could just encode it into this QR code, and that'll be that. So I probably should have known that, but I didn't really. And what else then? Oh yeah, a big one. Shawshank Redemption. We were calling the librarian Briggs, but his name is Brooks. You know, the guy who owned the Crow.
Brooks was here, yes.
Yeah, we're calling him Briggs.
Was Alien. Was an Alien? Was there a Briggs in Alien?
Is this going to be my housekeeping for next week now? It's the perpetual fucking housekeeping and I was confusing names in movies that we like.
Boggs was the Green Mile. That was definitely the Boggs in Green Mile.
Oh, God. It's spiraling now. It's going in two different directions now. I don't know, Andy. I don't know. It's the honest answer. I don't. So, but Briggs, I don't know who Briggs was, but it was Brooks Hatlin in Shawshank Redemption. He was played by the actor James Whitmore. So they're my only two bits of housekeeping. Actually, someone else got in contact with me about Ballinasloe Horse Fair. Do you know? Have you ever been to the Ballinasloe Horse Fair?
Once. I have a vague memory of it. And I was drafted to be a bouncer at it once as well, but I never actually went. I didn't turn up for the gig. But no. Sorry, yeah, once I was at it.
Yeah, because like somebody told me that Napoleon bought a horse there, apparently, and he rode it at the Battle of Austerlitz. Now, I've tried to verify that, and it's one of those things where everything I look up says uses words like "legend has it," reportedly, stuff like that. So I can't get a solid verification on it.
Yeah.
But it's a good old story and hard to disprove, I would say, as well. So I'd say Ballinasloe is just owning that. But I like that person who sent that to me, and you know who you are, you're a regular listener. Thank you very much for that. I love a bit of Napoleon trivia, a bit of Napoleon. Where did Napoleon keep his armies, Andy?
Oh, this is a joke, isn't it?
It is a joke. Where did Napoleon keep his armies?
I've heard this before. I can't remember. Go on.
Up his sleeveys.
There were 3 proud gypsies came to my front door. They came brave and boldly, oh. One sang high, the other sang low, and the lady sang the raggle-taggle gypsy,
That was Kickoff Gig song, Raggle Taggle, which I haven't sang in a long, long time. Kind of lost
nice,
the
I
love
like
for it, but we kind of did a little bit of a different arrangement to start it off, and I quite liked it. But I did fuck up. I had like lovely girl. I had borrowed a Zoom 5 microphone off John, and he yeah, and I had the whole thing set up, and I had the 360 camera set up as well, so I had a lovely shot of us. The place was set up really nice by Posh Teckle. They had just, I think they had a gig there at the weekend. I think they're 30 years old, Posh Teckle. And they had some really famous German artist who's friends of the bar playing there. I cannot remember his name now. I should have looked that up. But he was playing there. It was all being advertised on the underground and everything, but they only like had 55 tickets to sell because the place can only hold like 100 odd people. So anyway, it was all set up for us there as well. And yeah, but I forgot that I had pressed record on the Zoom mic, and then yeah, I just as the gig was starting, I pressed it again and turned it off, and yeah, switched off just for ours, just for our set. Sadly, so that is the microphone coming out against the 360. It's just one of those things, but I'm getting better. I feel like even though I completely fucked that up, I think I'm getting more comfortable with the whole setup of it all.
Cool.
I'm getting there. You know how it's just like, you know, you need to just, it's like camping. It's like you just need to get into your rhythm of what you do and do it regularly enough. I don't know, like, or going away in camper vans. I just remember just the first day or two is horrible, but then like once you have your rhythm, it's actually, I find the whole thing very, very relaxing. So this was
Right.
pretty relaxing. Lovely crowd. Really, the stage, it was the raised stage that you've played on before in Posh Teckle, so in the main bar. And yeah, we started off and we played about a 20 to 25 minute set. Really well received. Loads of new people. Alexei brought his own crew as well. It was nice because there was a little pocket of people that were there for Alexei. So it kind of felt like there was different pockets of just loads of people. There was a couple of neighbors from our building here actually who came. We stuck a poster up in the wall, and like neighbors that we never usually, not that we don't talk to, but just, you know, your neighbors and you just say hello all the time. But
Yeah.
they came along, so it was really nice to chat to them.
Oh.
A few work people from different people in the band, and yeah, it was just a really, like all those gigs, like all the Paddy's gigs that we do and that you've done and we do. It's just a really just nice energy, and it's a Wednesday night, and it honestly feels like a Saturday night. And we started at 8:00, and yeah, it just went really nice. We finished up by about 9. And then everyone just hung out for an hour and just, you know, having a few beers. And then by 10 o'clock, it was like people drifting out. Of course, the cops came then. Seemingly there's a neighbor in Posh Teckle who was really breaking their balls at the moment. And bang on 10 o'clock, 3 cops walked in the door. Music wasn't even loud. It was just like the speaker. It was just like whatever, records playing or whatever off a phone. And cops came in and just told them to turn it down, even though it wasn't even a bit loud. It was very, very, very annoying. A good friend of ours is not slow. He has had experience with the cops not turning up to his place when he needs them. So he's taken upon himself to very passive aggressively mock the police when they come in, which is quite funny to watch. But yeah, he and he's good at it. He's good at it.
Does he do it so that they can hear him, or does he do it?
Oh, he spoke directly to them in a kind of in a very polite, got nothing better to be doing kind of way. So it was quite funny because yeah, and you know who I'm talking about as well. But it's
Yeah,
like
for
the
sure.
rage is building in him, but he's like
Yeah.
laughing through it. He's
Yeah,
just
but it's
getting
the
really.
laugh is getting quite manic. Uh, and it's like this laughter could turn to punches very, very quickly.
And the cop has to kind of, because he's being like smiling and stuff like that, the cop has to return the same laughing, smiling. Yeah, 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 but I'm going to fucking arrest you and kill you if you
Yeah,
put
true
me.
gritted teeth. Yeah, yeah,
We're all
yeah.
having a great time. Okay, bye, bye. Have a lovely evening. Yeah, yeah. It's like, she'll have it,
Mm,
she'll have
yeah,
it.
yeah.
But anyway,
It-
so sorry.
no, but it is like it's annoying from his perspective because he's got that whole neighborhood, especially a couple of streets over, is like crack addicts and you know, damaging people's buildings and things like that. And then they'll come over for a record playing too loud because you've got a kind of a whiny neighbor. And like I've been the victim of a really aggressive whiny neighbor as well. And we had the cops calling us several times where we were literally just sitting in the apartment
Mhm.
and listening to music. So like 4 or 5 armed cops came, and it was really weird. So yeah, they don't really have a good barometer because like from their perspective, you don't know what the neighbor has said to them. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah,
The
yeah.
neighbor could have said literally anything to them, and so they're walking into a situation that they don't necessarily know what's going on.
Mhm.
So they have to be kind of ready for anything. But I think going to a bar is a little bit different. You know what I mean?
Very weird, very weird. And and it had just turned 10. Like, I don't know what they're doing because they're just, I don't know. You know yourself, they're going to destroy something very, very special. Is this
Oh
city?
well, yeah, it's
But
horrible.
anyways, hopefully they
But did you have a nice night?
really, really, really great night. Alexei he had brought a couple of his origami creations as well, and he had them dotted around the place. We played our gig, 20-25 minutes, the little break, and then Alexei kicked off then with that little kind of really, as you talked about, the little kind of very gentle kind of playing. And really,
really
he had
nice.
a really nice idea for the set. Like, he played 25 minutes straight through, no stops, no room for clapping. He said it was his plan to do that, and he played about 5 songs. And yeah, I'll play the first of them. Is called. Now I'm going to make a whole hames of this, and I apologize if you're listening, Alexei. But Clavelito Colorado.
Nailed it.
Clavelito, clavelito. La madrugada se ahoga en los esteros del hato. El alba toro araguato, viene sin pica ni soga. Mitos ponen en boga.
So it was Clavelito, and I'm going to get really annoyed now with my computer because I had all of these songs laid out nicely for me to be able to. Clavelito, oh yeah, here it is. That was Clavelito Colorado by Simon Diaz. He plays a lot of, I think, kind of South American music. I never actually asked him where he was from himself, but a lot of his songs I think are Spanish. And Clavelito Colorado is like red carnation is what it stands for. An old song, I believe, kind of 19, might be even early 20th century. It's a pop tango, but really, 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 really nice. Really, as you can hear there, like he's got the voice. His voice is like, I don't know what it is about it. It's just like it's just very, very I don't know,
It's
guttural.
quite deep. Yeah, it's quite deep.
Yeah. And and he sang a whole set of Spanish songs, and he just had the place. The piano was there. I'm not one to. I don't understand pianos and whether they're a good piano or not a good piano, but yeah, he seemed to have done a really nice job with it as well. And he just, as I said, he leaned from one song into the next. And again, I say sorry, Alexa, because for my homework for today was trying to figure out which song was which and try and pull out a few clips from it. So I'm trying to kind of follow Spanish lyrics. While trying to pull the clips out as well. But yeah, so he went from Clavelito Colorado to a song called Por las Caminos del Llano, which of course you and I know. You and I are aware that means.
Who let the dogs out?
Actually, I think it's a modern song. I think it's only a year old, but it's on the paths of the plain. So the first lines are on the paths of the plain. Now, this is obviously a translation, which is not going to probably make sense in the grand scheme of things. On the paths of the plain, they say I'm going to die, that I will not resist, that today we are so far away, good we had it, and now I have to suffer, and because of his departure, I can't see another summer, because from my own hands you left without saying goodbye. You complain about me, of everything we went through, of the love that we swear when everything was happy, that I should not exist in the world we inhabit. Jesus, tough going.
That's epic stuff now. That is.
I don't know.
I'm getting
That's what it sounds
thoughtful
like.
here.
Ahora te quejas de mí, de todo lo que pasamos, del amor que nos juramos. Todo
Sounds
era
more
feliz
optimistic about things. So the way I was reading
en el mundo en que habitamos, porque por otra fulana hoy te olvidaste de mí y yo sufriendo por ti, de pan esto es inhumano. Fue tan puro, limpio y sano el amor que te ofrecí. El amor que te ofrecí fue tan puro, limpio y sano, tan grande como mi llano, pero nada conseguí. ¿Quién lo iba a creer de ti con tu rostro provinciano? Con tu rostro provinciano, ¿quién lo iba a...
Andy, you could not have missold that one like any more than you did. That was like
well,
you're-
because his last line there is con tu rostro provinciano is like obviously again it's a translation, and I'll show you how bad in a few minutes how bad Google Translate can really do to this, because I had to contact a Spanish friend to go like, is this really what this song is meaning? If you go up saying, but it translates in with your provincial face. I don't know what that's. Is how it's, we'll probably have to get Alexa onto the podcast to maybe explain a couple of his songs. But this is how it's translating as with your provincial face, who would believe it about you, so that you don't see me suffer. So you don't believe me suffer, I'm going to cry on the plain, my distant cry, about to succumb. I can't stand the suffering anymore. Honey, give me your
sounds
hand.
like you'd almost be like like I rather not know what other folk songs in other languages are about, because it kind of makes me feel a little bit ashamed of that. Like, the folk songs that we sing, they're just all about drinking, really, and it's like they sound way more emotionally deep, maybe.
You're
It's all
being
about, no, look, I'm joking,
yeah,
obviously.
yeah.
Relax,
Jesus.
Andy.
Fucking-
Jesus, chill out. Fucking hell. No, I mean, like, a lot of our songs are like, oh, it's a ring, da do, da da da, and this person is like pouring out their heart.
They do seem to a lot of love. I'd say there's a lot of love. He did say at the end of it that the Irish have. I think he was saying, I don't know. It was getting quite late, and we were all having a few drinks, and he said that the Irish have the spirit of Latin Americans. I think that's what he said to me in the end. As me and myself and
Without
Kyle were there.
Without the good looks,
Because,
the spirit. You have the spirit, which is everybody
you
knows.
guys, and you are funny.
I mean,
You
you're
are hilarious.
so
You're so.
you're so beautiful on the inside. That's what you guys are. Come here, we should clarify, because you're calling him Alexei. Last episode we called him Piano Rivero. Just to be
Piano
clear,
Rivero,
it's the
yes.
same guy.
Same guy.
So does he-
Same guy.
So does he go? Is the stage name Piano Rivero, or does he introduce
I
himself
think
as
that's
Alexei?
he didn't. No, I never heard him saying anything about Piano Rivero. I think that's just what he used as his. I must ask him actually, but no. Well, because I've just been writing to him, and because I had to. I'm very. He has one of these names that I have to like. Because his name, his name is spelt. Oh, I'm not even going to remember how it is spelled now. But like, I keep calling him Alexei or Alexa,
Okay.
but it's
Okay.
Alexei. So I keep having to have
Alexei,
this pause when I remember to say his name, like Alex, hey, Alex, hey. And in my head I have to do that first. So I always go Alex, hey, Alexei. So even on the stage, I was kind of like just as a brief pause every time I had to say the name. But yeah, Alexei, the Piano Rivero, the origami king of Maybach Ufer, the prince of piano, Piano Rivero, rides the Rivero River and playing pianos.
King of
Keys.
Keys.
Yeah.
Prince of Pianos.
Yeah.
Something that alliterates with origami.
Sanford. What's the name of the Sennheiser? What's the name of the famous piano company?
The fame. Steinberg.
Steinberg, isn't that? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. The
Steinway
Strangler. The Steinway Strangler. The Steinway Strangler. That's what they call him.
Steinway. He seems like a very talented man. He's got a lot of stuff going on there. Very cool.
Yeah,
we'll able to sing him. We'll able to play. We'll able to fold paper into intricate shapes.
Gave me two little parrots for my boys.
Oh,
so nice. It was very nice. So they're dangling
very
from the
nice.
roof now. Yeah. So I have a good few. Like I've got because ours was so bad. I don't have any clips really of us at all, which is fine. Yeah, we'll get that another time. But we've heard them all. But yeah, so I just said I'd go and we'd have a listen to his kind of, again, Alexei and everyone you're listening, we try to keep our clips under kind of 30 to 40 seconds to avoid any kind of problems in terms of the world of copyright. So the next song on my list is what is it? Chabuca Grande La Flor de la Canela. What do you think, Ed? Have a go.
Say it. The flower.
Chabuca Grande La Flor de la Canela.
Well, I think straight off the bat, Chabuca is the same in English as it is there. It's just Chabuca. I think it roughly translates.
Chabuca Grande is the name of the person. Sorry, that's the singer.
Chabuca Grande. I was right. So basically,
you are Chabuca Grande, not Aria. Nothing to Ariana Grande.
Ariana Grande. Okay.
But La Flor, La Flor, 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 La Flor,
okay.
La Flor de la Canela.
The fucking flowers of the canal.
Must be something like that, yeah. Actually, I can't really see the translation.
That's what it is. Take that to the bank, man. Just don't even bother googling that. That's 100%.
I gotta do this now. And
that's what I mean. Even their canals have flowers. Irish canals have shopping trolleys and bikes.
The cinnamon flower.
Okay,
there you are now.
Pretty close. Of the canal, though, right?
The cinnamon flower of the canal. Where everyone knows where cinnamon grows, and that's the edge of canals.
That's where I pick my cinnamon.
Go pick my cinnamon. Yeah, cinnamon. Cinnamon comes from sticks. Actually, is it like a stalk of a? Any idea where cinnamon? Is it a root?
I have no idea. I've no idea. No, I don't know.
We'll get on that. Another one. Write it down there, Ed. So the first lyrics. Okay, so let's see if we can get the vibe here. Déjame que te cuente le meno, which is let me tell you Lima. So it's a Peruvian waltz song, by the way. Peruvian waltz, pop, tango, folk.
Okay. Go on, yeah.
Déjame que te diga la gloria. Let me tell you the glory. Del ensueño que evoca la memoria. From the dream that evokes memory. Oh God, I'm butchering Spanish now. I should stop doing this, actually. Of the old bridge. Go on. Go on.
It's going to be. Let's not fall for the same trick as did the last time. It's going to be way more up tempo. I'm going to guess something like. It's going to be something like. If it's you say a waltz or something. It's like dum 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 dum. Let me tell you Lima. Let me tell you of the glory of the sound of the bridge. Something like that.
Déjame que te cuente limeña, déjame que te diga la gloria del ensueño que evoca la memoria.
I think you were bang on that.
That's beautiful.
Cuente limeño, ahora que aún perfuma el recuerdo, ahora que aún se mece en un sueño, el viejo puente, el río y la alameda.
God, he sounds so good singing, doesn't he?
It does, yeah. It all sounds. It's just I think the Spanish language is pretty nice because they speak so fast as well. When you're hanging around with Spanish people, like they really can bang out like 15,000 words in about a minute. So
syllables, all very syllabally, all their words as well. But he's got a very nice timbre to his voice as well, doesn't he?
He does. He does. And
Oh, nice. I'm glad you met him. It's a very nice collab for for the session.
yeah. So I got two more to go. This next one is called Acidito.
I don't know what that means.
Well, it's almost as I think it's almost as it says on the tin.
Acidic.
Acidic, yeah. It's something to do. I remember because I was reading about this one earlier on. It's something to kind of do with like lemons. So last night the moon was reflected on the mirror of the lagoon and reminded me of an illusion that I carry in my heart. Last night the moon was reflected on the mirror of the lagoon and it reminded me of an illusion that I carry in my heart. What the lemon prickly pear it stuck in my heart, and it left me without hope, without love, and without fortune. With the lemon prickly pear it stuck in my heart, and left me without hope, without love, and without fortune. Under a lemon tree in a bloom. I don't know if this is really doing the justice, the translation. But yeah, Acidito by Cecilia Todd. Yeah, so I'm going to keep going through these, and then we can sit down and relax and chat. I won't be able to relax until I've given you an idea of his. So this is all played, by the way. No stops, and I'm only giving you little clips of this, but they're really nice. There was one moment where he held a pause, and it was quite funny because he held a pause, and nobody knew if they should clap, and then someone was about to clap, and then he just took off again, and it was quite nice.
No se me olvida, te quiero amor, debajo de un limonero en flor. No se me olvida, te quiero amor, aunque debiera olvidarla, porque ya pasó la floración y se le cae de la mata, acidito el juguito de limón. La gota va cayendo y ardiendo en mi corazón. La gota va cayendo y ardiendo en mi corazón.
Like
Acidito.
the tempo of the songs, or I don't know if it's the tempo, but it's the rhythm in the songs is quite tricky. You know, the rhythm that the treble is being played to compared to the bass. That's very difficult, isn't it? And to be able to sing along to that as well, that's incredible.
Yeah. It was just it was a really nice like follow on from us, like, because we were like we play our kind of folk songs, and it's song after song, and like, you know, whatever, it's a nice flow to it as well, but it almost had a kind of it was just a very different, relaxing kind of, and it set everyone up for, because at the start, of course, you were listening and everyone was kind of quiet, but then slowly people started to chat a little bit, and it just fit the kind of chatting crowd in the background as well. Like the microphone was loud enough that you could hear him, and people were able to kind of chat around, glasses clinking and stuff like that, and so it created this kind of I don't know, jazz kind of, I don't know, just a really nice atmosphere amongst the people in the bar as well, and that just carried on for the rest of the night as well.
Excellent.
So yeah, I can't recommend him enough, and definitely will have him merge with us again if we ever hold some sort of Get Folked festival, which we should do after we gather enough musicians in one spot. The last song that I have from that night then is a song called El let me get it up here. No, that's us. El Carucha. El Carucha.
Carucha. Don't know what Carucha is.
So, you know, because I decided I'll put this into Google Translate. Not the El Carucha, not the name of this. I don't even see the name of Carucha, but when I put it into Google Translate, the lyrics that came out, and this gave me pause. So this is the lyrics that came out in Google Translate, not the lyrics that I assumed the song was, or maybe even still, because I went to another translation website and I contacted a friend and said, no, it's fine. But it said, the lyrics said in Google Translate, I love my black woman. I love her more than the quotation I carry on my foot. I love my black woman. I love her more than the water jug when I'm thirsty. I love my black woman. I love her more than my hammock that makes me dream, more than the bay horse that wadding through the town 1,000 times has won me over. when my black woman dances at Europa, love taps me. Like it just goes on like this, and it keeps on saying. I was like, oh no, and that's kind of funny thing when you're at one of these gigs and someone could be singing anything at all, and you're just smiling away, going la 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 la.
But it mightn't have the same context, you see. Like
That's
I mean,
it. That's
to the English in English, it sounds maybe worse than, or like, yeah, it has a different maybe connotation or something like that, or different.
absolutely. But then so then I went deeper to find out it's a song to my black haired woman, which is so it's to the black haired woman. I love her more than the little shoe I wear on my foot. To my black haired woman, I love her more than the yes.
That makes more sense. What now? I'm interested to know what the line about the horse through the village is, through the street is. What's that next line, actually?
More than my chestnut horse that when I rope cattle in town has made me win 1,000 times. Again, there might be a weak translation. When my woman dances a jaropa, love itself tap dances inside of me to the rhythm of toe and heel, to the rhythm of the endless kurpa. With such grace she sways her hips. Aye, my woman, you make me lose my mind. Karucha. I wonder what karucha must be kind of some sort of term of endearment. Aye, karucha. Which just karucha. Holy shit. Karucha. Yes, I see, sir. Yes.
Oh, Karucha. Aye, Karucha. Sorry, Andre.
Alexei.
Alexei. I don't know. I was about to say I'm not taking the piss, but I actually am taking the piss. But I do that for everything and about everyone. So don't worry.
He'll forgive you. Don't worry.
Yeah. It's a beautiful.
You have the spirit of an Irishman inside you.
A Latin.
Or a Latin American inside you. You have the face of an Irishman.
But you very much the physical features of an Irish person, but the spirit of a Latino. But is that bad? Actually, does that sound bad? The spirit of a Latino. Somehow it sounds. It's very easy for stuff to sound racist or something, and it's like it's kind of you gotta kind of be careful with the way you say things. I mean,
why? What's racist about saying this?
I don't know. I don't know.
Of a Latino.
Like, dude, is it okay to say that? Like, I don't know. I think
this is definitely the place to iron these things out and see.
It's in the public sphere. Yeah. Like, yeah. So it was black haired. Like, yeah, it's definitely okay singing about the color of someone's hair than about the color of someone's skin. That's better.
I think so. Yeah.
We had nobody has been like persecuted because of the color of their hair, except for gingers.
Cancelled. But everyone's still going after. Everyone's still going after them as well. They seem fair game in all spheres. You know.
Every single culture, gingers are fucked over. Like, there was a really good music video. It was I can't remember the name of the guy. I think he's French, but he directed that video for what's that lady who sang the song "Bad Girls"? Mia, M-I-A. Is that her?
Mia Grande. I don't know I don't know, actually. I don't know what I'm saying.
Live fast, die young, bad girls.
Yes.
Well, it's a great song, really cool song. And the video for that is set somewhere in a country in the Middle East. I'm not sure where exactly. And it's all these guys and how they kind of drive their cars. It is a cracking video. I really recommend anyone to look at it. It's a good number of years old now, but the guy who directed that, he also made a video about let's say extremist, like police, extreme, like as if, okay, it starts out with a raid by a SWAT team, what looks like a SWAT team, very aggressive raid, and they go in there, they arrest this guy, and he's got red hair, but you don't think it now because it just looks, whatever, it looks like it's just a guy being arrested in a very aggressive manner, and he's brought out and he's put onto a bus, and the bus is full of ginger people, and so you got to kind of go, so this is kind of like they've, instead of people being like a certain skin color, they're just, making it as if people are ginger. And then they take them to a place and they get all the gingers, I think, to run and then just have to try and kill them all. It's a good video. It's actually, I'm kind of in a weird hungover mood now, so I'm not describing it as funny as it is.
Are you hungover?
Depressing. Not hungover, but like a little bit less energetic than I might normally be. Because I had a few drinks last night.
Oh, what was the
So,
occasion?
I was out at this Mongrish session in the Westward Hole.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
How was that?
it was very good. Yeah, it was really really enjoyable. It was my first time playing there since June. So again, just everything that I say in this podcast should be like 5 times more energetic, maybe I think than it is coming across now.
And did you break out any new ones or just a couple of golden oldies?
No, no new ones. No, but it was very nice because there was like 3 singers there. There's a new new person. Like it was the second time there, but I hadn't been there the first time he was there, and he's playing the cajon. He's playing with these little sticks, like these, the drumsticks that have all the little mini sticks sticking out of the front of them. Top of them.
Yeah.
So he's playing it with that, and yeah. So there was a good number of us there. There's like two banjo players. There was 3 guitar players, a fiddle player, and there's a cajon player. Sorry, 4 guitar players and a bouzouki player. One of the guitar players played the bouzouki as well, and I played the mandolin a little bit as well. So it was nice. It was really cool. We enjoyed it. Had a few pints, and yeah, it was really nice. Really cool. I enjoyed it.
You still getting a crowd down there as well for it?
Yeah, there was a whiskey tasting going on. No, it had been going on before we kind of started. So there was a good few tables there for that, and we just kind of played away there in that area, and yeah, it was good laugh. The voice wasn't what it kind of should be, I guess. I'm a bit out of practice, but I still enjoyed it. It's really, yeah, I don't know. I sang like a couple of American folk songs. Ramblin' Jack Elliott, Dark's a Dungeon, that one. What else did I sing? Oh, I sang Plastic Jesus. I sang any Irish ones. I can't remember now. I can't remember, but just had a good laugh. They're a really nice bunch of people there, so a really cool pub. And so I would recommend it. But like that, you can hear it in my voice now. It's like every thought that I have just kind of trails off. Just like the sentence will just take care of itself. By the end of it, it'll be fine. Full stop. Grand. Everything's fine. Everything's good. I'm good. Last night was good, but descriptive language has escaped me. I'm not able to describe things in any compelling or entertaining way, which is bad for podcasts actually, because that's exactly why you should be doing it. But yeah, and I've no recordings either. But I always marvel at people who are like playing trad songs. I think they just do such a lovely job in them. The people who like really play them really well, and I can play 1 or 2 little sets that I've put together, like, or whatever, but like, or that I've heard myself, but I can't play them butch, like, and just the people who are able to play for the night, it's really incredible. And like, I've got 2 people there. There's 2 people there, and they were like, somebody said the name of a tune to them. They're like, oh, do you know? And this is the other thing about Irish tunes. Do you know the way for a folk song, the name of the song will help you? Like, the way memory works. It works like by linking like an image in your head, and if you can link some new information to that image in your head, then you will remember the thing, like, so if you can latch on something. But like
Alex,
the names, exactly, right. And also if because words are such an abstract thing, they could, without context, mean nothing. They're just a sound, but obviously we have the meaning for the sound, and we have it associated with something in our heads. So the name of a song that we sing is easier to remember because it's usually related to the story that's being told by the lyrics, which is connected to all the language that we've learned over the years and blah blah blah. But the names for tunes don't do that. They don't fucking help you at all in any way, shape, or form. Like, so you've got nothing. That's why I think it's very hard to remember what a tune is based on the name. Because a guy, he was like, said to the fiddle player and the banjo player, goes, do you know the Spanish Misfortune? Tune Spanish Misfortune. And they were like, don't know. I don't know. Can you hum it for us? And your man is like, whatever. He did his best to hum it, and like the 2 musicians were like, oh, I think I know that chat, and then away they went, like, But I was like, fucking typical, trad music name. Like it's like nothing to give you any. Like the wobbling earlobe. You know what I mean? It's like what does that sound like? It's like nothing. You know what I mean? So I really admire people who are able to just play all those tunes and just even though they don't know the names, because there's no point in learning the names nearly. Like it's just like,
Well, we know that from hanging around with our trad expert. It's just like
Yes,
just play the song. Just play the
exactly,
song.
exactly,
Just play
exactly.
it.
Yeah,
Stop telling me things about it. Just play it.
and they went from being asking someone to hum it to being able to play it perfectly. So I really admire the trad musicians. Very cool, very cool. And did anything else happen? No. It's nice. There's another guy singing as well, which is lovely. So there was 3 of us singing last night as well, which I really like. And
What did he sing?
yeah, he sang the Owl Triangle. He does a really nice version of that. He's got a great strong voice, and he does a different version of it like than I've heard before, and really delivers it well. And A Pair of Brown Eyes as well sings that
Right.
song. Yeah, he's got a lovely voice, and he's what else? He's very good. He's very good at harmonies, so that when you're singing, he's able to like help you out a little bit with maybe chorus and stuff like that. So fantastic addition. So the old group gets stronger every day. So I recommend anyone who's in the Mungret area every second Thursday. The next session will be 2 weeks from now, so that'll be the Thursday the 23rd. And so I recommend anyone come down to Mungret. For that. That'd be great. Great.
Yeah. We have to figure out where we're going to play our next session now because of the police problem and the neighbour problem. The owner of Tickle doesn't want to do it in the front bar anymore, so we have to retire to the small to the back room.
Oh,
And I'm not sure if that's really going to cut it in terms of just like it'll be intimate for sure because it holds, I guess like when we've played there before, how many did we fit in there? Maybe 25, 30
20,
people?
yeah.
20?
Yeah, something like that.
And like, yeah, so and that's with people standing and stuff like that and just kind of squashing in there.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We might have to go bar wandering again and see if there's the Get Folk sessions are homeless again.
Such a pity.
It is, yeah. So we'll figure something out. Yeah, other than that then, dressed up as Bilbo Baggins today.
Go away, yeah, on purpose.
On purpose, yeah. I was having a Halloween party.
It wasn't just a kind of you put on the clothes, caught yourself and look
Although
at yourself in
everyone,
the mirror. Wait a minute.
nobody really knows. I don't think Germans are that into Lord of the Rings.
What?
Well, I didn't. Well, whatever. I'm working with a younger clientele, so I guess they don't know it. But yeah, I got Are You Blue Red Riding Hood? I got a lot of wizard stuff. Someone thought I was dressed up as a Roman soldier. Yeah. So,
was this a Halloween thing or why were you dressed up?
Yeah. I threw a little Halloween party because we had all this shit like food in the press in the classroom. So I just said we're going to have a party. A lot of pranking going on, a lot of fake blood going around the place. They got me once. One of them, they kept working it. They got me the first time when someone said they cut their hand, and then I was like, oh shit, I got to go get something. And then they were like, ha, and I was like, I'm not falling for that again. Then a girl that I really trust in the class said she just started going, I have a nosebleed, and she was like, nose, and she went off, and she's like, no, I'm just going to go to the bathroom. So she went off. I told her to go off, and then she came back, and there was more blood, and it's like, I can't stop it. It's really annoying me. And then I started advising her on what to do with her nosebleed, and then as soon as I started advising her, she's like, gotcha. So yeah, getting pranked. Getting pranked.
Very good. Very good.
And,
are you breaking up for the? Have you got holidays coming up now or what?
Yeah, so now we have 2 weeks holidays now.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm gonna hopefully sit down and do a bit of writing. And other than that, then it's kind of just might go to a few open mics. Got to try and find someone now as well because we were supposed to have Pizzicati. We're supposed to be playing with us next month, but they can't do it now. I just got contacted by their accordion player, so they're not able to do it. So we have no home and we have no visiting musician. But it always comes together. We'll figure something out.
Yeah. I know it does. You're right. I know it can be a bit stressful, but Well, I think you'll find someone. I think the open mics are a good place to go actually to find. people
Yeah,
that
because
you
I think
kinda
people are
like,
always kind of looking for somewhere to practice their music. So if you give
Mm.
someone and the fact that we just say like, right, just 20 minutes, and you get to split the money with us. So
Very good.
yeah,
That's nice.
Uh,
Like what else? Yeah, my week. What else was going on? Not much else, to be honest with you. I mean, the big, the big. Have you been watching the presidential election thing here in Ireland? No.
not a thing. No, I haven't seen any.
Oh man, it is comical shit. It is comical shit. No, it's very good.
Really?
You don't get to
Why
vote
else?
over there, so you don't. You don't get to vote.
No. I'd have to come home. I do have a vote sitting at home, but
Okay, yeah. But like the base there was three candidates, and I won't even go into how it only ended up being three people, but like then the three people were like a lady called Catherine Connolly, a lady called Heather Humphreys, and a dude called Jim Gavin. Not Jim Gavin. Yeah, I think it's Jim Gavin, and he's the guy who used to manage Dublin football team. Is it Jim
yes, yeah.
So he fucked up because he it came out that he owed a fella €3,300 that used to rent property off him or something like that, and
€3,000.
€3,300, yeah, which he apparently or something like whatever.
It's not exactly the worst renege of it. It's not.
Between the jigs and the reels, anyway, he was like the second this came out, he was like, "Okay, I'm out. I'm out. Okay, I quit. I quit."
So he's got
So he
maybe
really
a little
he
more
quit
going
hard.
on there.
No, I don't know. It's nothing more has been said about it. It was just literally like, and he's paid your man back since as well now. Like, so it's like, like so. And the guy was he worked for like the Daily Mail. He was like so I was like, Jesus Christ.
He borrowed a lawnmower off me 3 years ago. Never give it back. Out. You're fucking out. Can't be
quit.
president.
I quit. Okay. I was like, I give up. Not the face. So he's gone. So we're down to two candidates now, and like I suppose one would be Catherine Connolly would be kind of endorsed by, in general terms, let's say the left, the parties of the left, political left. Heather Humphreys would be endorsed more or less by parties of the, let's say, centre, let's say more conservative right, but like centre right, not the right, you know what I mean? But like Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael, the kind of established parties, I guess. So they're the two candidates, which is it's really weird, And then a lot of people are kind of looking at it going, well, sure, I don't like really either of these two people, and then there was another lady, Maria Steen. Was it Maria Steen? I'm brutal lad. The brain is not working today, right? So I might be getting some of these names wrong. And she was like she was looking for nominations. She actually didn't get onto the ballot, but she was like a fairly really conservative Catholic person. She didn't get on the ballot either. And so that was interesting just seeing her run, but she couldn't get enough nominations in councils around the country. So anyway, the upshot is we've just got two candidates, but apparently Jim Gavin kind of quit so late in the proceedings that he's still going to be on the ballot.
He's probably going to win.
Like, I'm sorry, lads, we haven't printed already, so fucking sorry, we can't reprint these. And I just know it was something like Irish people do, just like for a sneer. They'll just go, let's all vote for Jim Gavin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just to piss him off and to piss whoever off. And for a laugh, let's all just vote for Jim and see what happens. But
so we're kicking off the campaign here in the podcast. We're kicking off this
revival.
The launch.
This is the Lazarus campaign, Jim, bringing you back from the dead.
We're 0-1 for campaign endorsements through this band. So.
Yeah, we can't do any worse anyway. I mean, he's definitely cleared all his debts now. I mean, there's nothing else going against him. But it's so.
I saw something about a debate, and I just look at it, and I'm like, what nothing are they talking about? Like what? Like they have no power. They don't, like, even the ones that supposedly have power don't seem to do anything anyway. So it's like this stupid office. At least Michael D knew what it was, which was like, I'm just going to go around and shake hands and just kind of, just have a lot of fun, and maybe talk seriously about, like, human rights issues and things like that.
Yeah, I don't know if they've no. I don't think it's accurate to say they've no power. I don't think that's accurate.
All right. Go on.
I think like they have to sign the laws. If you know, if the Dáil passes, the government passes the laws, or the the government passes the laws, but like, and the Dáil debates and passes the laws, but he has to sign them before they come
So
into law.
So
Now,
essentially, he can veto any law.
I don't know if it's an indefinite veto, but I think there's probably a way around it as well. But he can, in theory, prevent a law from coming into being enforced, I guess, by not signing it into power. So, but also apart from that, there is a, like, what you might call like a lot of soft power with the office of the presidency. You know what I mean? Like, there is, like, if the office of the president lends its voice to something, it's not nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think. But yeah, it's one of these things, and I read a headline there. Like, I mean, like, just listening to people talking about it, it's like, it's a real, like, the mood is, if I could sum it up in one phrase, it's like, for fuck's sake. That's the kind of general vibe that I'm getting from a lot of people. Like, you know, when they're seeing like the way the whole thing was on, it's like, it'd be like if me and you decided in the morning, let's try and organize the whole presidential campaign, Andy. But we've also got our full-time jobs, and we've also got, you know, all of other responsibilities, and we'll just do our best. And this is what
sounds like the podcast. Actually, it sounds. You're describing exactly what we.
I think the podcast is actually way better run than the presidential election. But yeah, it's fucking hilarious. It's like because my thinking is like, the older I get, the more I realize, oh yeah, you never feel like a grown up, really. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sure, like, yeah, sure, you're a kid and you look at grown ups and you go, they're grown ups. But when you're a grown up, you go, you don't feel like a grown up. You know what I mean? You feel like just you.
Especially
so,
those,
of course,
in those positions as well, because they're just wearing suits all the time.
Well, I just look at them and go, this is how this happens. It's because you're not fucking grown-ups, like, as well. All you politicians, you're just idiots like me. And,
Yeah.
you know, you fuck up like me as well. But it's just that I wish you'd own it a little bit better than you do, instead of pretending that this is the way everything should be and it's all normal.
Yeah. Fucking pay your bills, Jim Gavin. That's fucking, you know, fucking pay your bills. Fucking give me back my fucking.
I quit.
Give me back my screwdriver. Fucking
I'm out.
Brand new screwdriver set. Fucking called over to the house.
Yeah.
Said he'd have it back in 10 minutes. Never fucking gave it back.
Returned the lawnmower. It was empty.
I had to borrow
petrol in it.
I had to borrow a USB stick off a colleague, and she was very, very reluctant to give it to me. And I did understand, because I tend to lose things a lot.
Okay.
But it was still like, I just need this, and I had to kind of go, I just need it for a minute to print something. And I could see the pain in her eyes giving it to me.
Had she been burnt by you before?
No. She has to work in the same room as me, which is a problem, because I guess I leave a lot of cups around. I tend to just leave a trail of destruction behind me. Like, I get to the end of the day and I clean it all up and I leave, but I like to, this, it's a creative mind. It's my creative space. So she has to, unfortunately, try and work in my creative space, which is a very smelly space.
What do you create most? Farts. Most of my creative energy goes into farts.
Right. Listen, man, I'm going to let you relax and let that brain cool off.
Reboot. It needs a reboot. It needs a hard reset.
Let's have a nice week. Let's do this again next week.
Okay.
This is a little dedication to you, Ed.
Nice.
Thank you very much. We're coming to the end. That song, thank you so much. That song, not a fallen hero, but one of the members of our group, Autumn Trying, Ed Brophy, who co-hosts the podcast, as you can see on that with me. He doesn't live in Berlin. He used to live here, but anyway, he is one of the writers and singers, and he wrote that song, a legendary song, and we miss him. But Ed, if you're listening to this when I play it back to you later on, if you're listening, Ed, I love you. We all love you. We're gonna finish with one that we.
Oh, Andy, I'm trying to remember what the Spanish for "I'm horny" is. Kombucha or whatever.
Carucha. Let me see.
Carucha.
Carucha. Crucha. Carucha.
Kombucha.
With such grace,
God.
she sways her hips. Aye, my woman, you make me lose my mind. Yes. Take care, everyone.
Kombucha.
Have a nice week.
Kombucha.